Hello, Gravy Timmies, and welcome back to an episode of Timmy's React. Just kidding, I can't afford that legal bill. And yes, I'm now only referencing pop culture memes from 7 years ago. Okay, so I asked you guys who I should play in kaiserredux, because there's a lot of paths, a lot of them are hidden, and I don't know where to start. And one of them I saw told me to go ahead and play Alaska. To play Alaska. Haha. How about I'll ask you this, why don't you cash me outside? I'm busy listening to Despacito. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, where is Alaska? I can't see it. Does it exist? Where do it be? Well, good news, little Timmy. We actually can't play as Alaska at the start of the game because they don't exist. We have to wait until America sets itself on fire and then we can play as them. So that means AFK time. Which also means I'm just clicking random stuff whenever they pop up because there's just so many events relating to the little civil kerfuffle that America has at the start of the game in Kaiserreich that yeah, okay, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I don't know who's gonna be the big powerful guy at the end, because I'm just gonna keep clicking random stuff, and we'll see. It's gonna be really awkward if I accidentally just avoid the Civil War, because that is something you can do. Yeah, I'd actually argue that there is too much stuff appearing in all, like, too much stuff. Oh yeah, and also since we know we're going to be playing Alaska, just using whatever factories I get access to do a bit of pre-planning over there. And remember, if you have a suggestion for me to try out in this mod, or any other mods, I guess, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll give that path a whirl if I managed to read your one single comment. I also know that New York can become independent as well, so maybe I'll give that a whirl at some point, but apparently Alaska is supposed to be really fun with their 73,000 population. I have no idea who to pick here. Definitely am picking you, Mr. Long Dong. Gee, I know exactly who I want to get, because I want to go to McDonald's and get the Travis Scott burger, please, because Cactus Jack sent me. Oh man, okay, yeah, this guy does not look like he is ready for what's coming for America. Oh, looks like I'm about to go sicko mode. Yeah, no, actually, I'm pretty sure after this runs down is when things all kick off, and I need to watch out for an event to deal with Alaska, or else I won't be released as them. Should be a little bit awkward. Oh, there you go, there it is. So when this pops up, I need to click, what has America ever done for us up here in Alaska with our 73,000 population? Yeah, well, for starters, I've just, pavement half the country, but you do you. Okay, now we just go and wait for Alaska to break free, which they have not done yet, so we'll just keep clicking more events, and there we go, north to Alaska. Wow, I sure hope somebody has put down all this infrastructure for me. Yep, there we are. Ernest, and apparently the very best path to do is the totalist one, which I'm gonna have to look at this handy guide on how to do. Alright, so yeah, it's the totalist path I got recommended, and I don't know if there are better ones in here, but if there are, don't blame me, blame yourself. Oh well, would you look at that, we do actually get a bit of population spawn in, which is double our population essentially. Alright, so it's a little bit complicated from the guide, but what we need to do is, first off, we need to go democratic, and when we go democratic, we need to go down the corporate victory over here. And yes, I'm keeping the guide up right there in case I mess this up. And then what we're looking to do is get the Wickersham and the protesters are arrested, and I think that is our first steps of going in the correct way, I hope. With the election, we now want the market liberals, who is Austin E. Lathrop, whatever type of name that might be. Oh, he's a depressed old man. I would be too if I was stuck in Alaska. I mean, hey, it's so beautiful, and like, you go up there and work on an oil rig, and then get eaten by a bear. Oh, we get to pick ourselves a new flag as well. I don't actually know any of them other than this one right now, the Big Dipper. So, oh, actually, so it's got a polar bear on there. Yeah. We just added a polar bear to That's right, the Big Dipper is dipping because this polar bear is fat. Hey, little Timmy, it's your first time class in philosophy. Do you know what objectivism is? No? Well, don't worry, it's a high format. You don't need to, but we've just been cooed by an author. An author with one hell of a way to pose. Oh boys, it lasted about 2 weeks, and the government has collapsed very quickly under Rand's folly, as she has come a bit too headstrong into the Alaskan frontier, where nobody wants to read her damn books. Which means after completing that, we now unlock another path over here, which means I have actually done all this correctly, and we are now set to not have to worry about ruining the game. Here we go. The natives have fought back, and we unlock melee proficiency and a tomahawk. I mean, they're really cheap to produce, both of them. Okay, we'll get tomahawks going. Alright, so we also now called Beringia. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And we have another cool flag, although I do miss the fat polar bear. Oh wait, no, hold on. I still have to do the Towners Reservation tension folks and choose to have an assassin kill him, and then we will be totalist. I didn't realize we weren't even totalist yet. That's right. I've done it. Damn, okay, that just gave me a whole bunch of troops, and they have brought their own tomahawks, thankfully, because the old stockpile was looking a bit empty. All right, here we go. This is apparently where the fun begins, and we're just gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce these names. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Just, yeah, we're just gonna go down it. I also just want to point out that this is not the other guy with that same name. It's a different guy. He doesn't have a Wikipedia page, but yeah, I had to double check, especially considering what's going on in this focus tree. But I guess it's also, yeah, we're not even going to talk about it, we're just going to play the damn game. Also, if you hover over him, you read his little blurb there, you can actually read out, drawing influence heavily from Ms. Obama of the Mau Mau. So, Obama mentioned, everyone. Get your drones in the air. Okay, I think we may be going into this quite hot and quite heavy. Oh my god, why are they all just called Horde? Oh no. Boys, we are reclaiming our land back from the invader. The only problem is it's going to take us a very long time as it's slow to move over here. Sure. But boys, we got about here before we just got bogged down and couldn't push anymore. Now we just got naval invaded. We did start with 60 submarines, but they all died. Might have to try this one again. Kept microing this one battle, just trying to break and rush down the coast, but the entire time, because it's on a gosh darn mountain, they're just in there before I can actually take the province, so 0.4. Oh yeah, this is just, I am pushing them out anyway. And then I tried up here as well, and again the province takes so long to get to, they just get back in before I can do anything. And of course, because we got no industry, can't really reinforce these tomahawk losses. I'm assuming what they wanted you to do is for there just to be a lot less of the AI's troops here, so you could just run in, but the AI was stacked here, so I might have to try this again, I think. I mean, I could just, like, cheat, technically, but I don't think it's worthwhile. I'm just gonna try and do it one more time, and if I fail, then we'll give it the old Rambler go. Okay, boys, round 2 is also looking a little questionable here. So this time I'm making a save here, and when Canada goes to war with, like, the other internationality people, I will go to war with them then. But this time, I'm just gonna try the same thing again and see if I can push them down here. But it's not looking too likely. Because annoyingly, I have to be in the 3rd International to actually do this. I can't leave the faction, which is annoying, which is also why the AI considers me a threat enough to put all their armies here. Hey boys, this time it went a little bit better, but we are already down on the resources of manpower, so I'm not too sure it's going to be a winner, but I'm going to keep going at it anyway. Yeah, okay, well, here come the naval invasions. I'm really starting to think that what you guys think is fun, and what I think is fun in 2044 might be vastly different. We've waddled and limped our way into Vancouver, which means we do technically now have factories, so the comeback could be real. It also means I can finally start building something other than tomahawks. I have plenty of those now, though. Yeah, I think that should mean, though, that we are no longer gonna get naval invaded, left funny naval bell ring, 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 ring. Love when I get a sick encirclement and it's just Panama and Delhi. Just chilling. Okay, so if I was at this position and my units were at full strength right now that they spawned at, we would just roll over Canada so easily. Yeah, of course, I'm doing all this work over here and they somehow managed to pull off actually taking back England. How do you... Okay, sure thing. We having to contemplate going up to like scraping the barrel right now because we just don't have any manpower. I'm about to have a really awkward meeting with the Canadians as I politely ask them for a few guns to shoot them with. 1942 update. Things are actually progressing very quickly ever since I caught the Canadians endlessly retreating. Just get encirclement after encirclement at this point, and as soon as we get to some of these high pop areas, we'll actually have manpower and don't have to be on scrape the barrel. So yeah, I actually have tons of equipment now. The only problem is I just don't have the manpower to put it all to use. But I do get cores on all of this stuff, so as I move in, I get more manpower. But to get the manpower, I need to fight and lose manpower, so man, I have no idea how I'm supposed to make this final push. They are layers deep in the defense here. Wait, there's actually a scripted piece? Am I free? Is this it? No, it's actually not it. That just... I'm starting to think that maybe Alaska was never very fun. Yeah, I managed to push to Ottawa, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get any further than that. They're not fighting anyone else either now. Oh god, it's 1944 as well, and I'm still stuck in the exact first same war you're supposed to fight? Oh man. I mean, I really don't want to cheat, but the only way I can even push now is just by letting the AI grind on me enough that maybe I'll get a lucky reinforcement. It isn't very fun to watch, huh? Oh man, they're at 100% war support. I don't think that's fair. I mean, the only good thing we got going for us is that they're almost out of manpower and they are on scraping the barrel, so maybe then we'll be able to do something. And I thought that after they lost all their manpower, this would be a surefire thing. But nope, they're still hanging in there. And that's with me having full cast over them at this point. I do so much cast damage to them, but I cannot push them out. Oh my god. Finally got lucky with a reinforcement and pushed them out of Montreal. Now let me guess, are they close to capitulating? No, they're not. Yeah, as well with the fact that there's obviously probably not going to be a scripted piece deal. I'm only doing this for the sake of doing it at this point. I'm not capitulating the world. Never mind. Literally as soon as I said that, I just got a capitulation event. Okay. Now, wait a second. I could... Okay, now realistically, I think I did just get super unlucky and got a really overpowered Entente, who I'm still at war with, by the way. That's great. So, you know, I can't say everything is terrible about this nation because I could have just gotten super unlucky, okay? And there is also a scripted peace deal to peace out the rest of the Entente. There is some sort of flying turtle out there, and I worship him. Okay, so now I'm supposed to roll on into the rest of the Americas, and that does seem to be a bit of a questionable gambit looking at the front lines here. As a fellow syndicalist, realistically, I should be on this guy's side, but if you haven't clocked on already, I've kind of got my own thing going on. So let's give this a try, and hopefully it goes a bit better than the last war we did. It's definitely going a lot better than the last one. Nah. You know, funnily enough, as soon as I got my hand on some of those flying machines, I'm doing pretty good. You know what? I'm telling you, you give me a bit of flat terrain and don't let me slog down in the mountains for 4 years, we do okay. Oh, well, that's all she wrote for them. Unsurprisingly, that was way easier than Canada. I also love how I have a war goal on Mexico too, but I feel like I feel like we don't have to. They're kind of on the same page as me, huh? Okay, yeah, I don't even know what's going on over here, but why is China just cut Russia in half? Actually, there you go. There's another outdated reference. I saw this Russia in half. Well, it's 1948, and I think we've just done everything we were supposed to. I was thinking we may have got like another event or something there to, you know, ride us out to the sunset, but no, we didn't get anything. So I guess that's it. Now, the question is, how do I rate Alaska on the fun scale? Personally, my fun was at a 0 till the very last minute, where then it was like a 7, maybe. I do admit, I could have just gotten super unlucky and had a really powerful entente, but I haven't seen anyone else play this or how it's supposed to go, but, you know, I don't know what else I was supposed to do past the impenetrable mountain range of Canada. It does seem like you're supposed to get like a surprise attack and then get all these mountain provinces easy, because if I did and my units were at full strength, as you saw, when the ball got rolling, it was rolling. Well, you know, until we got to like here, and that's when I had to wait and build cats for 3 years. I also just realized I just owned this piece of India. You know what, I ain't even gonna question it, alright? The Indians got lost and went to India. Whatever, okay. Recommend me some more fun nations in Kaiser Redux, and this time, try and make them fun. Just kidding. Anyway, please leave a like and subscribe down below for more. Kayawita. Kellogg's Cornflakes.